Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Tim Walz, a man virtually unknown to most Americans just weeks ago, has formally accepted the position of Democratic vice presidential nominee at the party's national convention. It was another night of glitz and glamour in Chicago, with both Stevie Wonder and John Legend performing. Former two-time President Bill Clinton made his 12th consecutive convention speech.
So in 2024, we got a pretty clear choice, it seems to me. Kamala Harris for the people. And the other guy who's proved, even more than the first go-around, that he's about me, myself, and I.
But the big showbiz surprise on the night was the appearance of Oprah Winfrey.
Since I was eligible to vote, I've always voted my values. And that is what is needed in this election now more than ever. So I'm calling on all you independents and all you undecideds.
The keynote speaker was Tim Walz, who accepted the party's nomination for the number 2 job.
It's the honor of my life to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States.
His 17-year-old son, Gus, was seen in tears in the front row of the arena shouting, "That's my dad," in a clip that has since gone viral.
Thank you, first of all, to Vice President Harris. Thanks for putting your trust in me and for inviting me to be part of this incredible campaign.
The search is continuing for one person who's still missing after a luxury yacht sank in a storm off the coast of Sicily on Monday. Italian authorities are working to officially identify those who have been recovered, but according to reports, 5 bodies found yesterday have been identified, including British tech entrepreneur Mike Lynch. It is thought his 18-year-old daughter Hannah is still missing. Thailand has announced its first confirmed case of a new, potentially deadlier strain of Mpox, the first in Asia and second outside Africa. According to Thailand's Department of Disease Control, the infected 66-year-old European man arrived in Bangkok from an unnamed African country on the 14th of August. It has since been confirmed he had contracted Mpox, and in particular the strain Clade 1b. This strain has driven an outbreak of Mpox, previously known as monkeypox, which has already killed at least 450 people during an initial outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It has since spread to a number of nearby countries, including Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, and Uganda. Romanian prosecutors are asking a court in Bucharest to remand in custody the controversial internet influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan as they investigate new allegations. They include sex with a minor and trafficking underage persons. The 2 men appeared in court on Thursday afternoon. The new investigation involves a total of 35 alleged victims, including a woman who was 15 at the time. In a statement, Romania's Agency Against Organised Crime said 6 people had been detained in total, both Romanians and foreigners. Relentless monsoon rains and flooding have stranded nearly 3 million people in Bangladesh and killed at least 2, submerging vast areas and damaging homes and infrastructure. Television footage showed scenes in Feni and Brahmanbaria districts, where strong torrents of floodwaters were gushing, roads were severely inundated, and stranded people were being rescued with ropes. The Flood Forecasting and Warning Centre has warned that with rains continuing, water levels could rise further over the next 24 hours. And a former US Army veteran has scored several Guinness World Records for her tattoos and body modifications. Aspirant Fuerzinault has worked for 10 years to cover over 99.9% of her body in tattoos. This includes her scalp, eyelids, gums, tongue, and the soles of her feet. Fuerzina also has 89 body modifications that include a tongue split and 5 facial implants. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.